Hello, my name is Iniedo Ehiagwina. Keep watching Golden Icons.
It's golden icons, it's golden icons, golden icons. Real beautiful lady, holding the mic. She's asking the questions that you like. She's very professional, if she don't buy, you know she'll be asking all the questions you like. You know, yeah. It's golden icons, it's golden icons, it's golden icons.
Hello everyone, this is your host Emma Emerson for Golden Icons, and we are here with one of Nollywood's and Africa's biggest starlets. She is an award-winning actress, businesswoman, philanthropist, oh gosh, I don't know what else to call her. She is a lovely, beautiful, talented Miss Iniedo Ehiagwina. How will I say it? Ehiagwina.
You got it right.
You got it right? This is my first time meeting you personally, and behind the scenes, just watching you, it's like you're beautiful, you're talented, and on top of that, you've also branched out beyond acting. So tell me, how do you do it all? How do you balance the whole act of your life?
My life is one marathon actually. Well, yeah, first thing I do is I act, and then I've done that for so many years. So I mean, I just, as an African woman, naturally, I mean, you need to think about branching off and doing other stuff. And I have a little bit of a business mindset, so I, tilted towards one or two other things other than just acting. But I mean, I'll always be an actor anyway.
So are you living the dream that you have always wanted to live?
Well, living the dream. I mean,
is
maybe
this
a
what you
little.
always imagined for yourself?
Maybe a little bit more than what I'd always imagined. I really didn't think that I was going to be this person, like this popular movie actor or whatever. But I had my own dreams. I had my aspirations, but maybe right where I'm seated might not be like the exact dream that I had, but however, I always dreamt of a good life. Yeah.
And you're living it right now. We can clearly see that. So tell me a story of the funniest reaction you've ever gotten from a fan. That you were just like, whoa.
Okay, there was this time, I'd lost a lot of weight actually, that time. So I was at the airport, and this woman was like someone like a real mother figure walked up to me, and she helped me. Oh my God, my daughter, what happened to you? Are you sick? Oh Jesus! And she started praying for me, and she was attacking everybody that had. She was saying, oh, rebuke every spirit, negative spirit.
Wow.
And I was.
Wow.
I didn't know.
First time meeting you.
First time, she was like, God, what happened? She was looking at my butt. Where's your butt? Where's your? Oh. She was yelling, and she was really like very emotional.
Wow.
Like, what happened to you? Like, they want to kill me. She started praying, and I'm like, Jesus. So I just kept quiet. So I said, Ma, I'm not sick. And she goes, oh, you can't be serious. Is this deliberate? I said, yeah. And she goes, no. I said, it's just funny. At the end of the day, I said, but it's for a film.
Yeah.
She said, hey. Well, she gave me her email address. Once I was out of, she has vitamins she gives to me that will give me back.
So that was really recipes and gave you ideas on how to add on the weight.
That was one crazy afternoon. But
wow.
Yeah, I mean,
and Take My Chances, you were also that,
yes.
Love that movie also.
Thank you.
You were the Guiama Best Actress nominee for the film In the Cover.
Right.
Great film, by the way. You did a fantastic job. That character played a rich girl who was, I guess she was secretly a lesbian. So now that, I guess, homosexuality is now being put on the main stream, do you think that the Nigerian culture is now more accepting of homosexuality?
I don't see Nigerian or African culture ever accepting homosexuality. I mean, because it's not just about, we're very strong and very rooted in our in our culture and in our beliefs and all that. And I don't just see it happening ever. I mean, it's going to be like there's going to be a war if anybody tries to implement it in Nigeria. I'm not criticizing anybody. I'm just saying that the African culture, that I know, it's very, very two different.
Two different mindsets entirely.
It's never going to come together. I mean, that's what I think.
No problem. Right, we're going to be right back while we take a short break.
On October 19, 2013, announcing the second annual Golden Icons Academy Movie Awards, Giyama. The best talents from the African film industry will assemble right here in Houston, Texas. For more information, log on to www.giyamaawards.com. That's www.giyamaawards.com. Don't miss it.
And we are back with the beautiful Miss Iniedo. So here we are, 2008. Notable year for you. You got married.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
On that. I was there. It was such a beautiful wedding. So many people were in attendance. I was watching you, and when those doors opened, you just walked out. You looked so beautiful, and I was like, man, I wonder what's going on in her head right now. What was going on in your head when those doors just opened up?
I think very funny what was going through my head. I thought I was going to bust in my outfit first of all because
it was tight.
I realized I put on 2 dress sizes.
Oh my god!
So I didn't try my clothes after I'd ordered it during November, and I hadn't tried it on after I'd ordered the dress. When I ordered it, it came. It was my size. 2 months after I came back for the wedding in February, and I didn't realize I had like almost 3 dress sizes. So
oh my god!
I tried to fit into the dress. I was like, God. Anyway, so yeah, I mean that's the biggest part of my because I kept on praying like, God, let it not bust. Let me just.
That was looking in your head.
That was predominant at that point.
That is hilarious.
Sadly.
So you were walking down that aisle and you were thinking about your dress.
I was just praying. Okay, by this. Yeah, I mean pretty much. Because I already had done my traditional marriage, so it was like just the church wedding. So.
Yeah.
But
the whole press was just there. Everybody was just watching. So you weren't even thinking about that. You're just thinking about is this dress. So here we are, about what 4.5 years or 5 years later. So you guys are still together.
Right.
Now, I don't know if you noticed this. Now follow me on this. There's no other married couple in Nollywood that gets so many reports of divorce more than the both of you. What do you think is the curiosity with people and you guys getting divorced? What do you think it is, and how do you feel about that? Because I would think that's a lot of pressure. It's like people are just sitting down waiting.
Just waiting. Oh, well, it's sad, really. To a large extent, it's not pleasant.
Yeah.
But anybody that knows me knows that I take every negative energy and I turn it into something positive.
Right.
I mean, if you're sitting down and wishing that, she should have been divorced by now, and I'm like, okay, it's just going to make me keep working on my marriage and keep wanting it to be better, because what I do not want to do, or what I do not do, or I wouldn't want you to be at the end of the day, oh yes, I said so. So I'm gonna work very hard to make sure that you don't get the last laugh you get. So I mean, devoid of that, really, I think, I don't know, it's just, they probably didn't think I was ready to get married, or that I don't know, with all the drama that surrounded my marriage and everything, but people still have not come to terms with the fact that, I mean, this is for real.
Yeah.
And it's just unfortunate, because before they know what is happening, we're going to be 60, 80, and we're still going to be together.
Amen.
And they're still going to be like, oh, they're still together. Yeah, we are, so deal with it.
And, just watching you guys and observing you guys from the time that we've just spent here, you guys have like a really cool friendship that I can kind of pick up on. What do you think is the thing that made you say, you know what, this is the man for me? I'm sure nobody has asked you that, but that'll be the last question.
That's why I said he shouldn't be here. Anyway.
Well, he needs to cover his ears. Let's try that.
Well, my husband is my friend, really, and I wasn't looking out for how would I put it? I wasn't looking out for some kind of superficial marriage. I never wanted something that was extra, that was out of the order. I wanted something real. Anybody who knows me, I want something real. I want something I can feel. I don't believe in fantasies or try to make believe. So I was actually looking for somebody who can be my friend, who I can go with, who can tolerate and take up my exercise, and I can also, we can complement each other and just learn as we grow and just grow into each other, just like my parents did, and they still together for how many years, So that's just, I wanted a friend more like a big brother that I do not have, somebody I can look up to that can actually point me in the right direction, and above all, love me like every woman would want to be loved. And I realized that he was also someone that has a lot of family, affection for family, and grew up with a lot of brothers and sisters. So other than the intimate, other than the fact that, you already were attracted to each other, these are the things I was looking out for, as opposed to looking out for a very big picture or stuff like that. So yeah, for me, that's...
He's family oriented. How many kids do you want to have, like, in the future? You want like 10 of them? 2?
I love kids. Yeah. I hope to have a large family. But I'm probably, by the grace of God, I might just have a big house with like 10 kids running around. But
just 10?
If I can bring forth like 2, 3.
That's my own number too. I think that's a good...
Yeah. 2, 3. But then again, I'm going to have a house, by God's grace, I'm sure I'm going to have a house filled with kids.
Amen.
Yeah.
And with that being said, a couple of your colleagues, it seems like they just started getting married recently. Like within the last 2 years, we've had enough weddings going on. So... when you were, I guess you were kind of like the only one married at a certain point of time, or at least you were the one in the public eye.
I set the pace.
Okay, I didn't want to say that, but yes, you kind of did. Yeah. So at that point of time, were you ever thinking about that? Like, man, I'm the only actress that's married?
Yes. Well, like I said, I set the train. I don't believe in just doing what everybody else is, because this one is doing this, I have to do this. I don't really plan the things that happen to me, I am a very strong believer in God, and the fact that He plans my life, He decides what happens, however no matter how much I struggle, He just designs my life and it tells. So when that time comes for particular things to happen, it just happens. So, I just feel that for me that's how it happens, and I want to believe that everybody else, I broke the jinx of actresses not getting married.
And so out of all the weddings that you went to, just be real with us, whose wedding was just off the wall? Whose wedding was just the most beautiful for you and the most memorable?
That would
Give
not
us
be,
the inner.
no, that would not be right. I've been to a couple of weddings from my colleagues. They've all been very spectacular in their own way, very peculiar in their own different ways. Michael had a very beautiful wedding. I attended the traditional and the white wedding. It was quite beautiful, very beautiful. It was amazing. It was like us all coming together. It was fun. A couple of other weddings I attended. The last wedding I attended of my colleague, I think it was Stephanie's in Paris. And it was actually my first time in Paris, so it was my first time. I'd been to other parts of Europe, I had just had been to Paris, so I'd always wanted to go, so it was my first time in Paris.
How's that?
And it was great.
I saw the video.
And unfortunately I came back sick, but
okay. Paris got you sick?
Not really. But it was beautiful. It was beautiful. The fact that it was a different scenario, a place I hadn't been to before, and it was like a dream wedding kinda. But that's not to say that it was anything beyond what the others. They all had their different peculiarities, and but it was all fun altogether.
So I've had so much fun chatting with you today. You are just so down to earth, and I'm so happy I got the chance to meet you. And we wish you all the best right here at Golden Icons. And for more information on this interview, you can go ahead and log on to www.goldenicons.com. Once again, I'm your host, Emma Emerson, with the beautiful, the multi-talented, the most hardworking woman in the industry, Miss Iniedo. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you for having me.
All right, y'all have a nice day. Bye-bye.
Guiama Awards, October 19, 2013.
On October 19, 2013, announcing the second annual
Golden Icons Academy Movie Awards,
Guiama, right here in Houston, Texas.
You have to be there.
So don't miss out. Get your tickets on time at www.guiamaawards.com. Seats are limited and guaranteed to be sold out. Again,
Log on to www.guiamaawards.com.